What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. On today's video, we're finally getting tuned for E85 and 93 with all of the bolt-ons that I have on the car. We are getting tuned by Mikey Body once again. So since we're getting tuned for E85, I have to bring 10 gallons of E85 and I need a quarter tank of 93 inside the car. All right, so let's go ahead and head to MGW.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a
Alright guys, we're here at MGW about to get tuned. So I want you guys to leave a comment down below. What do you think the numbers are going to be? Also guys, shout out to Nippon Power for the parts, WRX for working on the car, and MGW for the dyno, Mikey Body for tuning, guys. All these guys put together is what makes this work, man. I appreciate you guys, and let's go ahead and jump into the tune. Alright guys, I'm back in my garage and I have bad news. The car was not able to make power, and I'll go over why in a second. First, I want to go over everything I have done to the car. So we have the Cobb Intake, and we have the Cobb front mount intercooler. We have a Tial blow-off valve. We have ID 1050 fuel injectors. We have the fuel rails, fuel lines, TGV deletes. We have Killer Bee equal length headers. We have the SMY Up Pipe with the external wastegate. We have a Tial external wastegate, I believe it's 38 millimeters. We have the Invidia Divorce Catless downpipe, and then the Invidia R400 exhaust. We have the Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator. We have the Cobb Flex Fuel Kit, Koyo Radiator. We do have the cylinder 4 coolant mod. We have the Cobb AOS, torque solution pitch stop with the brace, Cobb turbo heat shield, also some torque solution radiator hoses, electronic boost controller, and after all that, the culprit is the front mount. So when shopping for a front mount intercooler, I know ETS is usually what everyone goes with, but at the time Cobb had just came out with their front mount, and I wanted to be one of the first ones, of course, to get it and also make content on it, like an install video. I was not thinking of the size of it and how it would affect the car. So it is a 4-inch core, which is too big for the stock turbo, which is why we could not make any power. So that was completely my fault. It sucks that we went on the dyno, tried to do everything, nothing could happen, so we're gonna have to go back. Now my two options are either get a smaller front mount intercooler core, whether it's 3 inches or 3.5, so that the stock turbo could handle it, or we go bigger turbo and keep the front mount intercooler core at 4 inches. Now some of the turbos recommended are the FP green or FP blue, so I'm gonna have to decide on that. I was really excited to see what kind of numbers we were gonna get out of it, but unfortunately We didn't really make anything. If anything, we lost a little bit of power, which kind of sucks, but those numbers are embarrassing, so I'm not even gonna say them. Now, it could be worse, it does suck, but as long as the car is still healthy, it's just not making power, it's something we can go back, fix, and go back on the dyno and do it again. So it could be worse. I'm still grateful and happy that the car is in good condition. And shout out to MGW and Mikey Body. They're awesome. They're helping us out with this situation. And of course, WRX and Nippon Power. Thank you guys. So I'm really grateful for that and excited to do this again, and hopefully next time we'll actually get some numbers. Now, my original goal was to stay on the stock motor and stock turbo and see how far I can push it, what kind of numbers we can get before I upgraded the turbo and built the motor and everything. So a part of me wants to just downgrade the intercooler size to either 3 or 3.5, that way we keep the stock turbo. But it does make sense to go bigger turbo, of course, to get more power and whatnot, but I really wanted to document the progress and kind of take the steps to get up there and not just jump all the way ahead. From a money standpoint, it does make sense. If you're trying to save money, just go straight there instead of doing all this, but it comes down to trying to create content. I know other people want ideas. Some people may want to try to do this, so this would be great for them, while others are on bigger turbos and want to see that, which I do want to do as well, but I wanted to do each step. On the bright side, blow-off valve sounds amazing. External wastegate sounds awesome. I'm gonna put some clips of that. Hopefully I can do a drive-by and leave the clips right here for you guys. Also guys, it's my first time dropping merch. I'll leave a link in the description. It's a great way to support the channel and allows me to put out more content like this. We are going to continue to do more install videos with WRX now that we have to do more stuff to my car and of course any cars they have at the shop. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that content. As always guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.